Hello everyone. I am here today to present my case on why I feel the Dean of the College of Human Sciences at Oklahoma State University, Dr. Stephen M. Wilson, should be invited to talk with our staff at Charlotte's House Family Services and Adolescent Care. Dr. Stephen M. Wilson was awarded his PhD in Human Ecology from the University of Tennessee. In 2005, he became a fellow with the National Council on Family Relations. He was also awarded the Jan Trusts Award. This award is given to individuals who have provided outstanding contributions in the area of international family studies. His research includes adolescent families, cross-cultural families, adolescent social competence, and parent-child interactions. I am proposing that he come and speak with our full-time staff in the areas of after-school outreach and counseling departments for a 2-hour time block. Following that, he will have a 1-hour time block with the volunteers and part-time staff from those 3 same departments. All 3 of these departments deal with families on a regular basis, and I feel it would be beneficial for them to hear Dr. Wilson discuss his research on findings that he has found with interactions between different ethnic groups and their families. As you know, the past decade, our city has undergone rapid ethnic changes in the terms of its makeup of the city, both through our strong economy as of late that has been bringing new individuals into our community, as well as the efforts of Lutheran Social Services refugee relocation program. Some of the areas of study that he would talk about would be his research on parenting styles and its effect on children's academic and self-esteem. He can touch on how to address children from different ethnic backgrounds and how that plays into our programs. Again, especially with our after-school program, we deal a lot with academics, and it would be good for our staff to hear that, when you're addressing an African American student that comes to our programs versus an Anglo American student, and you're trying to help them achieve better performance in their academics, which one would respond with which style. For instance, he found that with African American students, they respond positively to support when it comes to academics, whereas Anglo Americans that support has little effect on self-esteem or academics. However, behavior controls were more effective on Anglo Americans than they were with African Americans. And as we all know, self-esteem and academic achievement go hand in hand, and Dr. Wilson would talk on this as well. Part of our goal at Charlotte's House is to create well-rounded individuals that contribute to society, and it would be good for us to know how to positively impact their self-esteem as well as academics, so that when they are leaving our care, they're going out with their heads held high and going out finding jobs, furthering their education, and so forth, to become active members of this community that they have so chosen to live in. We also here at the center, as you know, deal a lot with the underprivileged that come through our doors. We have a very, very high percentage of people here under our care that come from the lower socioeconomic statuses, and Dr. Wilson has done a study that found that no matter the ethnic background, across the board, if you are from a low socioeconomic status, your chances of child abuse are higher. It would be good for the staff to know to be watching out for child abuse, but know that you shouldn't be targeting certain ethnic groups for the probability of having more of a risk of child abuse. I have seen it with my own eyes. Again, we have been rapidly diversifying here in the city, and some people tend to have the notion, because they may not be familiar or anything along those lines with parenting styles from different backgrounds, and Dr. Wilson could touch on the fact that African American, Asian American, Anglo American, Native American, Latino, they all have the same risk of being in child abuse, which for our clientele is all high. So you should not be looking towards one ethnic group with a more suspicious eye than the other. And they also did a study that shows that praise and reasoning are the preferred parenting styles by parents across the board when it comes to ethnicities. So if the parents are expecting that praise and reasoning would be their preferred parenting style, then that is the parenting style that we should be taking on. So then that way, when there is issues that come up, we can show the parents, this is what steps we took, and if it is steps that they would have taken, they are more than likely going to have a more positive interaction with our staff, because they see that the staff are following through in exactly the way that they would follow through. So again, it would be my proposal to have Dr. Stephen M. Wilson from the Oklahoma State University come in and talk with our full-time and part-time staff from our after-school program, our outreach program, and our counseling department. He can touch on the varying different ethnic groups that are making up our city and help individuals explore more of a path of how to address all these different individuals that are beginning to make our city and our program more and more diverse. If you have any questions, you can feel free to email or call the contact information that you were provided for Charlotte's House. Thank you.